If you don't like your leaks, try one of these. They're good.
Yeah. Plugs and covers. It's good for how it works.
Check it out.
Welcome to another Cutting Corners with Jim and Jake. Today we're going to talk about different materials that stops leaking.
Yeah, and new materials. These are all new.
These are all new materials.
The SendCutSend world. Gaskets and rubbers. Cork composites, gaskets, rubber.
We actually have some
tape.
adhesive in here.
Some sticky stuff. Anyway, we've been branching out a little away from just like metals and wood and whatnot. And we wanted to do more gaskets and rubbers because it's actually stuff that we need internally.
Exactly, yeah. Especially when it comes to custom gaskets, or we're like working on an old car that you can't find that gasket anymore.
Yeah.
Having different types of material in here is a great way to do that.
Yeah, I cut stuff for myself all the time. Like I need a flange or something that's going in an assembly, and oftentimes I need something to seal that.
Yeah.
So I am a big fan of the, what's the, oh my God, what's the squirty stuff?
RTV?
Yeah, I use a lot of RTV.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a stranger to that as well, but the next person that comes to you to work on something after you've used RTV normally hates you because they're scraping at it for a long time.
Using a proper gasket is setting up the next guy for success.
Yes,
so.
yeah. So a lot of these too, just a little shout out, is I did a lot of these with Parts Builder. So just quick little things, like this is a standard Parts Builder shape. You can change all the internal holes, spacing. You can actually make a lot of different gaskets, especially for like a fuel cap. Those are all standard hole sizes and stuff.
Yep.
Just a really quick thing. This is also a Parts Builder part. Just quick, easy things.
Yeah.
Just know that that's available.
I use our Parts Builder all the time because it's faster. If I just need something simple, it's faster for me to do it in Parts Builder and get it ordered than it is for me to open up CAD and mess with it. So
honestly, the producer Don was like, "Hey, I need you to make a bunch of gaskets," and that's why I did it.
There we go. That was
faster.
sponsored today by Parts Builder. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the first one that we're going to talk about is cork,
and it stinks. It smells like burnt hair.
And a lot of that is because we cut this on our CO2 laser, right? So we are using an actual heating process to cut this through.
Well,
so
and it's an organic material, and it's gross. We actually had to put like a huge stack on our roof and air scrubbers and stuff because when we were cutting cork, a lot of it would slowly like filter back into the building and into the president's office, and she has a really good sense of smell, so we had to get clever.
Every building we've ever had a CO2 in, you can know when we're cutting CO2 or we're cutting the cork. With that though, we're coming in two different thicknesses on this one. So we have 63 thousandths thick and 125 thou thick.
It's also good for how it works.
It's good for how it works. You're going to be surprised, but all of them are good for how it works. Thanks, Tom. With that though, this is really going to be good in an area in which has moisture, right? So cork is really good at kind of swelling up when it has that moisture. It helps kind of plug that area.
Does that like include oils and stuff?
Yeah, so I mean, you're gonna see cork gaskets even on like old school oil pans, right? Back in the day.
No,
that's see cork gaskets.
Yeah, every classic car that I've ever pulled apart has a gasket that looks like this, and it's I guess it's absorbent to some level, so it's gonna swell a little bit.
The only cork gaskets I never use are the ones on the intake. Right, you toss those ones and then you RTV.
Yeah. Use all the RTV you can. Good for sumps, crankcase covers, anti-vibration panels, electrical transformer gaskets. I've never built an electrical transformer.
Neither.
I guess it's going to be non-conductive.
Yeah, I guess it'd be isolating.
Is that what that means? Dielectric? No, dielectric means it condenses.
I think it. Yeah.
Don't involve me with any electrical stuff. Yeah. Anyway, it works for all kinds of stuff. It's common. You've seen it before. And we've been selling this for a long time. I guess it's not technically new. A bunch of this other stuff is new.
Yeah.
Such as?
Moving on. Okay, so BLUE-GARD or Garlock, right?
Garlock. It's commonly known as Garlock.
That's like the Kleenex name for it in the industry. This is a really, really great material that we offer in 31 thousandths thick material. Also cut on the CO2. Has like that off-white color. And then it's also surprisingly good for how it works.
It also is good for how it works. You might be familiar with Garlock if you have tried to make your own gasket. The stuff comes in sheets or on a roll, and you kind of trace it out and you can cut it with an X-Acto blade and kind of get by. We can do much more precise cuts for you on our lasers. So Garlock is great for pipe flanges, gas lines, heat exchangers, fuel pump gaskets, pumps or valve gaskets, water lines, all kinds of stuff. It's good for what it is.
Good for how it works.
Good strength, great corrosion resistance, good strength to weight ratio. Sorry, I'm reading off of our website because I can't remember.
It's a lot of information.
Yeah.
And we have so much information on the board that it's really
I don't
hard
get paid
to
for
not do
doing
that.
these things. So.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on, we're now on to. Are you gonna go?
Nope,
Okay, you're
nope.
going neoprene. Oh,
Fiber
no, you're going back to
Fiber reinforced neoprene.
Yep.
Which I'm fabric, whatever. It's got.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna let you. Can you film it like
If you
that?
look really close, there's fabric inside of it.
Yeah, it's got like a little pattern to it. It has a mesh of fabric. It keeps it really strong. Should I try and?
Yeah. I mean.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Come here.
So it is tear resistant, but
Because I'm super strong, but you can see the fibers in there.
standard usage for a gasket is not going to have like a grown man trying to pull it apart.
Strong man.
But, I mean, it held up really well. This is going to be tear resistant in a way that you could most likely reuse that gasket in a lot of occasions.
Yeah.
As well as a lot of the different neoprene ones are going to be resistant to environmental impacts, like drying out. The rest of the episode is going to be Jim just trying to rip this thing, and I'm going to talk about the rest of these. But yeah, both of these are going to be complementing each other. They're both neoprene based.
Yeah, this is going to limit the amount of deformation that happens when you put it under a compressive load. The fibers will try and keep the goo from spilling out the edges, whereas this stuff, if you put enough clamping pressure on it, it starts to splooge, especially if it's really thin geometry. Like if it's like this, it's going to get all wonky, especially if you don't tighten in the right pattern too. Okay.
Yep. Really great alternative.
Wait,
you got
let me-
any more information off the
Let
website?
me tell you something off the website here. Let me blow your mind. It's great for high strength industrial gaskets, anti-tear skirting and curtains, rubber sleeves and cuffs. I don't know what diaphragm seals, vibration pads. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, vibration
like
pads.
vibration isolating.
Not on my list.
Conveyor
That'd been a great thing to write on the
skirting.
board.
Yeah, good job, Dom. Good research. Anyway, that's great. It's good stuff. Check it out.
Good for how it works.
What we figured out is a lot of the people that order our materials know more about the materials than we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job, guys. Keep ordering.
Yeah, there's going to be a ton of different usages that aren't even on our website that people are going to use these for. We're essentially just spotlighting these to say that we have them now.
Yeah, we have them. Figure it out for your application, or order a couple and test it. Do your own destructive testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Should I tear
them all
this?
now? Yeah, go for it.
Well, why don't you talk about it? What is it? This is neoprene. This is regular neoprene.
Yeah, so neoprene, so a lot of the same use cases,
Easy to tear.
but less resistant to a grown man trying to tear it apart. It's like Jim said, it's going to squish, and sploosh is the word he used.
It's gonna
earlier
sploosh a
when
little
you
more.
end up putting that compressive load on it. So this is going to hold up a little bit less against that.
This smells really good.
We do have two different thicknesses in both of these, so 63 thousandths thick and 125. Ironically, this was our 63 thousandths thick, and this was our 125
I'm
thousandths
sure
thick.
our talented videographer could film the thickness difference right there.
It's good when he gets all the B-roll. He's going to have all
super
these
fancy,
pieces to
expensive
do.
camera rig.
All right.
Okay, so that's just neoprene. Neoprene is good for gaskets, valve seals, flange seals, general industrial gasketing.
Yep.
Good stuff.
All right, we're going to skip over the VHB for a second. We're just
Okay.
staying in the gasket materials.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be weird.
Where are we at? What are we at?
Nitrile rubber.
Buna-N.
So yeah, so Buna-N is like, again, the most common name. That's what you're going to hear a lot. O-rings are made out of this very commonly. They
Yep.
are resistant to drying out to a
Yep.
degree.
Abrasion resistance. Good for like hydraulic and pneumatic seals. Yeah, Buna-N, like
Buna-N, you see it a lot.
the
in
way I
different
learned
seals.
about Buna is like, yeah, valve seals and stuff, like high temperature, high wear, aggressive. Like it's not cheap either. Buna is it's a high performing material and it has a cost to go with it, right?
Hey, you want a really random redneck story?
Yeah.
So on my air compressor, on my dryer, it had a little Buna-N O-ring, and it dried out on me. It's very old. It's like 20 years old. I ended up unscrewing that, and the O-ring tore. And I used a SendCutSend rubber band, wrapped it around that thing, oiled it a little bit. It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks is not bad.
So yeah, so you can use gaskets
Sure.
out of a lot of different things. But
Yeah.
Buna-N nitrile rubber. We have two different thicknesses on this one as well, 63 thousandths thick and 125. These are cut on our CO2 lasers.
Why would you use Buna-N instead of
A rubber band.
neoprene or a rubber band?
I think that they're actually pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
Again, this is like you said, our customers are
think
going to know the difference between these.
Yeah, our customers will know, but also I think temperature is related. I don't have the temperature stats in front of me, but some of these are going to start to melt and fail at higher temperatures, whereas I know Buna is something I usually go to for higher temperature applications. Sorry, I'm uneducated, or maybe Logan can put some
more
temperature
use cases
stuff
down here.
right here. Okay, cool. What's next?
Yeah, Viton.
Oh, and here we go. Viton. Good for what it is.
Good for what it is.
It's used manifold gaskets, door seals, O-rings, valve seals, pipe gaskets, engine gaskets, flange gaskets. It's more gaskets, but definitely more heat and chemical resistant.
Yeah. And that's why you're seeing a lot of that engine related stuff, right? Where you're going to have that heat around it and stuff. It's going to hold up.
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Viton is even usually more expensive when I go to buy it.
It is.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's definitely a really great gasket material that we have now in stock here.
Oh! Okay, that's very tear resistant. This is also supposed to be tear resistant. Okay, those are very strong.
That came right back to where it was at.
Oh, and it like self-healed.
You didn't even like oblong that hole.
This one smells like a wetsuit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't.
It might be like very similar
do it.
material.
Anyway, they're pretty strong, so probably good under deformation
nowadays.
Okay, don't do it.
All right, last one here. This is not necessarily a gasket material, but it's underneath that category, so we definitely want to talk about it. It is brand new to us, which is double-sided tape.
That's my favorite.
So VHB tape, super cool
Show
material.
them the red part. The red, that's look,
yeah, so
genuine 3M VHB, the good stuff.
And so on this one, I just ended up making it. These are actually parts builder parts as well, but I made this acrylic part and I made a matching VHB part. It's really cool because you can actually cut out shapes. Instead of just having a strip of it or a dot of it, you can actually hit that entire shape. What I will say though, before Jim does this, is that I should have undersized the tape or oversized the part. It's going to be very difficult to line up.
I'm very talented. Check this out. Look at that. Good, good.
Yeah.
Still good.
Good.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Stuck on there. Let's pull off the paper liner of the acrylic so that it looks super pretty.
I think I went with red.
You did. And that's boring to watch. And now we'll pull off the other liner. So normally this stuff comes in a roll, like if you've ever ordered it from the hardware store or whatever. Comes in a roll. Sorry, I forgot the trick is to poke it.
Yeah, you got to
get the liner
hole.
up.
Yep.
Somehow. Everyone's going to say, I've been there. Okay, here we go. Then you pull off the liner. Anyway, it comes in a roll, so it's usually only has a backer on one side. But we developed a clever way to put liner on both sides, and then you just stick it up. You're good to go.
Done. Yeah, it's just a really cool material and stuff that we have now that allows you to do really cool adhesion projects. I use double-sided tape on the regular.
Did you already say undersize it?
I just
undersize it a little bit.
I messed up. I should have either oversized it to the part to the tape, or
yeah. If you have a 3-inch plaque that you're trying to make
it 2 3/4.
Yeah, 2 and 3. Well, or 2 7/8 or something like that.
Yeah.
Tuck it in a little bit. Sometimes it's like sticky on the edge just a little bit too, so you're going to want to tuck that in so it hides it.
Yep.
And it usually doesn't come off. Hopefully I didn't clip that. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Yeah.
It's all right.
If you don't like how it was mounted, you have about 2 minutes to remove it before it becomes like very, very permanent.
That's it.
It's good stuff.
So lots of new options that we have on the website. To get pricing on your parts, drag or drop that step file or DXF onto SendCutSend.com and get pricing right away.
Yeah. Thanks.
Check out the merch store for some more stuff.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.